Title: They expected chaos, they threw you into the storm. Not a gentle rain, not a passing wind, but a storm designed to destroy you. They expected chaos. They expected you to panic, to crumble, to lose yourself in the noise of doubt and fear. They watched as the sky above you darkened. They whispered among themselves, waiting for the moment you would break. Waiting for the moment your knees would touch the ground. Waiting for the moment you would become exactly what they predicted weak. But what they didn't understand, what they never saw coming, was that storms don't just destroy, storms reveal. And you were never meant to be destroyed. You were meant to be revealed. They thought pressure would crack you. They thought silence would suffocate you. They thought isolation would erase you. They expected chaos in your mind. They expected confusion in your heart. They expected you to lose direction, to wander aimlessly, to beg for clarity. But instead, something strange happened. In the middle of the noise, you became quiet. In the middle of the chaos, you became still. In the middle of the storm, you found something they could never touch: control. Isn't it ironic? They created the battlefield, but you became the warrior. They lit the fire, but you became the flame. They expected destruction, but you became transformation. And now they're watching. Confused, uncomfortable, uneasy. Because this isn't how the story was supposed to go. At first, it wasn't easy. Let's not pretend you didn't feel it. The weight. The doubt. The nights where silence felt louder than any scream. You stood there, surrounded by everything they threw at you. Betrayal. Rejection. Misunderstanding. And for a moment, just a moment, you questioned yourself. Why me? Why this? Why now? But here's what they didn't know. Every question you asked, every tear you shed, every moment you felt like giving up, wasn't weakness. It was preparation. Because while they were watching you fall apart, you were learning how to rebuild, brick by brick, thought by thought, breath by breath. You started to understand something powerful. Chaos doesn't control you unless you let it, and you didn't. You adapted. Slowly. Silently. Powerfully. You stopped reacting and started observing. You stopped chasing answers and started becoming them. You began to see patterns. To understand people. To read situations before they even unfolded. While they expected emotional explosions, you became emotionally unshakable. While they expected breakdowns, you mastered stillness. You turned pain into awareness. You turned confusion into clarity. You turned chaos into discipline. And the most dangerous part? You did it quietly. No announcements. No validation. No applause. Just growth. Just evolution. Just you. Becoming something they could never control again. Did they really think you would stay the same? Did they really believe that throwing you into darkness would keep you blind? No. Darkness didn't blind you. It sharpened your vision. You started seeing through people. Through their intentions, through their hidden motives. You saw the masks they wore, the games they played, the illusions they created. And suddenly, they weren't powerful anymore, because their power was never real. It was built on your reaction, your emotion. Your attention. And when you took that away, they had nothing. Now they're confused. They don't recognize you anymore. You don't argue like you used to. You don't react like you used to. You don't chase, beg, or explain yourself like before. You've become calm. And calm terrifies them. Because calm means control. Calm means clarity. Calm means you've stepped into a level they can't reach. They expected chaos, but they got silence. They expected weakness, but they got strength. They expected a reaction, but they got nothing, and nothing, is the most powerful response of all. You see, they don't fear your anger. They understand anger. They can manipulate anger, but your peace, that's what unsettles them. Because your peace means you've healed. Your peace means you've grown. Your peace means you no longer need anything from them. And when you don't need anything from them, you become unstoppable. There's a moment, a turning point, where everything changes. It's not loud, that it's not traumatic, that it's quiet, that it's the moment you realize you're not surviving anymore. You're thriving. The storm that once threatened you now fuels you. The chaos that once confused you now sharpens you. The pain that once weakened you now defines your strength. You walk differently now, not with arrogance, but with certainty, not with fear, but with awareness, not with desperation, but with purpose. And they can see it. Oh, they can feel it. Every time you enter a room, every time you speak, every time you choose silence over reaction, they feel the shift. You've become something rare, not loud, but powerful, not aggressive, but unshakable. Not reactive, but aware. You've mastered something most people never will: yourself. And once you master yourself, nothing outside of you can control you. They expected chaos, but you became the calm within it. They expected destruction, but you became creation. They expected you to fall, but you learned how to rise. Again and again and again. And here's the truth they'll never admit. They regret underestimating you, because now they can't predict you. They can't control you. They can't break you. You're no longer playing their game. You've stepped outside of it. You don't chase approval. You don't seek validation. You don't explain your worth. You know who you are. And that knowledge, that certainty, that unshakable belief in yourself, that's your crown. Not given. Not borrowed. Earned. Through pain. Through growth. Through transformation. Look at yourself now. The same person they doubted, the same person they underestimated, the same person they tried to break. But you didn't break. You built. You built discipline. You built awareness. You built strength that doesn't need to be seen to be felt. And now, you stand there, not as who you were, but as who you became. And the most powerful part, you don't need revenge, because your transformation is the loudest statement you could ever make. Your peace is the deepest form of power. Your silence speaks louder than any words ever could. So let them watch. Let them wonder. Let them try to understand what they can't comprehend, because they expected chaos. But what they created was something far more dangerous. They created you. Unshaken. Unbreakable. Unstoppable. And now you don't fear storms. You walk into them because you know something they never will. You are not the one who gets destroyed by chaos. You are the one who commands it. You are the calm. You are the fire. You are the storm itself. And this time, they're the ones who should be afraid.